Greetings, my fellow colleagues. This is Mr. Blynn, New York City math teacher and virtual content specialist. This video is about implementing the Which One Doesn't Belong activity using Nearpod. First, we'll take all the screenshots we need and then create the slides and activities in Nearpod. Finally, going live with a Nearpod lesson. If you are already familiar with taking screenshots and or have all the screenshots for this lesson you already need, skip ahead to about 2 minutes and 53 seconds. Grade 7, Unit 7, Day 15, Slide A. Let's get some screenshots of the diagram by itself, the question by itself, and also we'll create a page with the question and the diagrams together to help us create our lesson in Nearpod. Holding down the Control key and this key right here will help you take a screenshot in a Chromebook. Taking a screenshot on an iPad involves holding the home button and the power button. Taking a screenshot on a Windows PC or laptop involves holding down the Windows button and the print screen button. Or perhaps the Windows button, the function key, and then press the print screen button. On a Mac, Command-Shift-3 will get you an entire screenshot, but Command-Shift-4 will allow you to take a partial screenshot. So whatever device you're on, let's take that screenshot. You'll see the screen flash like that. If you are in Windows, you can click the Windows button and search, and you'll find something called a snipping tool. A snipping tool is a way to take a partial screenshot. And here it is. So we have that full screenshot, but we can also do a partial screenshot by clicking New and then surrounding what we want with a red rectangle. Save it with a name you'll remember. Save. The same process can be applied to get the question. Save it. In case you have a different device than I do, or don't have the snipping tool, remember that we did take a screenshot of the entire screen, and it's in Pictures. So we go to Pictures, Pictures, search for Screenshots. Here it is, Screenshot 215. Select. Now I want to open any kind of program that will allow a person to edit photos. In this case, Photos. Click the photo, crop, that's what we need. Apply, save a copy. Go back to the folder. The picture is still here that we opened previously. Using the same process, we get the question. Now let's go back to that folder. Here they are. We will rename all the screenshots to something that we can remember. I'll demonstrate that process now. On the Windows PC, you can press the F2 button or right-click and rename. Grade 7, Unit 7, Day 15, Slide A, Triangles. Using the same process, we rename the question. Now we go to nearpod.com and sign in. Create Lesson. Give it a title, Unit 7, Day 15. Add content and activities. Add a slide. Slide. Here we'll grab the diagram with the triangles. Place it here. Click to add a title. You have them write their answer in the notebook and prepare to share it. Save and exit. Once the file is saved, move it into the first slot. You can ask students to answer this question on paper and then enter their answers on the next slide and make it a collaborative board. Add slide, activities, collaborate board. Enter the question here. Add an image. Grab the triangles. Save. Save. Put the collaborate board right after the slide. Now let's preview it. Students will see the question. They know they're going to write their answer down in a notebook. And this is what they'll see next. Which one doesn't belong? Justify your answer. And they'll write their thoughts here. As the students enter their thoughts here, the collaborate board will be populated with student answers, and they can even like each other's answers, which is a nice feature. Close the student preview. We can also use an open-ended question. That's a great activity because you can put the image in the right size all in one place. Add slide, activities, open-ended question. Type your question here. Make it large enough. Give the students instructions that they're going to click on an image on the top right to answer the question. You could add an image. You could record audio, add a PDF, add video, audio recording, or web content. We're going to add an image. Using a screenshot from an earlier slide with the question and the triangles, I insert that image here. Save. Preview. This is what the students will see. Question, click on the image on the top right. Which one doesn't belong? When they click this image, they'll see the question and the triangle so they can formulate their answer. They can click X. There will be a submit button on the bottom right, and once they click it, you will see a screen that looks like this. Click the share button so students can see all of each other's answers. When you're satisfied, save and exit. And now the basics of going live with a Nearpod lesson. To go live, hover over the lesson you want and click Live Participation. You get to this page right here, and you'll have a code. The simplest way is to click Copy Link, and it will say Copied. Then simply share that link either in a chat of a Zoom meeting or Google Meet, or embed it into a lesson that will be posted only when you're ready to be the moderator. You could also click Copy here, copy this code right here, or click this little copy box here, code copied, and then you'd instruct students to go to nearpod.com and enter the code along with their name. There are other options, such as to share it in Google Classroom. Click Google Classroom, choose a class, choose an action. If I'm in a live session, I would make it as an announcement. It will appear in the student's stream in Google Classroom. Make an announcement, click Go, and the link is right there. All students have to do is click the link and they'll be right in. Posting a message here, and then when I'm ready for students to join in, click Post. Now I can view what that announcement looks like, and here I see the announcement with the link, and students can click that link and join in the Nearpod session. While in the session, for the Collaborate board, you have the option of hiding students' names or showing students' names by clicking this button down here. To go to the next activity, click the arrow on the right, and you have an option. Would you like to approve student comments before they're posted? Students will enter their thoughts here, and you'll see their results posted there, as we described earlier. These are the basics of going live with a Nearpod lesson. If you've never done a Nearpod lesson before and you're a little nervous about it, it's certainly understandable. I'd recommend practicing with a small group of students or share a link with a colleague to have them participate with you and refine your practice that way. I hope you and your students enjoy.